The original Valmiki Ramayana presents a foundational hero's journey. Its protagonist, Rama, is the Maryada Purushottama, the ultimate ideal of a man, defined by his adherence to human laws and moral perfection. Because Rama's divinity remains latent in this text, his struggles are intensely mortal. When he faces exile or the loss of his wife, he experiences the same grief, doubt, and physical suffering as any other human being. By the 14th century, India's theological requirements changed. A new movement sought a version of the story where Rama was explicitly the absolute truth, an omniscient, all-powerful supreme being. Valmiki gave the world a role model for human conduct, but this evolving culture needed a text that functioned as a manual for spiritual liberation. The Adhyatoma Ramayanam was the answer. In the 16th century, the poet Tunjattu Eluthachan translated this spiritual version into Malayalam, creating the version that would define the culture of Kerala. Eluthachan introduces a massive shift in the protagonist's perspective. In his version, Rama is fully aware of his status as the supreme creator from the very first page. Giving the main character omniscience changes the mechanics of the story. A traditional hero's journey relies on escalating conflict and uncertainty. Here, the narrative becomes a divine play, where every outcome is already predetermined, and the hero is simply executing a plan. By rewriting Rama's internal knowledge, Eluthachan used the epic as a vehicle to teach Advaita Vedanta, the philosophy of non-dualism. The text frames itself as a cosmic revelation. The entire story is presented as a secret teaching shared by Lord Shiva with the goddess Parvati. We clearly see the divine awareness immediately. At the moment of his birth, Rama briefly reveals his true four-armed Vishnu form to his mother, Kausalya, before assuming the shape of a human infant. This illustrates the concept of Maya, or cosmic illusion. In this version, Rama is acting out a mortal life, performing a role that occasionally parts the veil to reveal the star-filled cosmic reality underneath. This divine awareness allows Rama to pause the plot for philosophical lectures. In the Rama Gita, he stops the action entirely to teach his brother Lakshmana about the nature of the soul and the path to devotion. These pauses define the text. The plot exists mainly to provide a setting for the characters to model philosophical truths for the reader. Rama's omniscience creates a logical friction. Why would an all-knowing God allow himself to be fooled by a demon disguised as a golden deer? Why would he let his wife be kidnapped? The text introduces Maya Sita. Before the abduction, the real Sita enters a sacred fire for safekeeping, leaving behind an illusory shadow to be taken by the demon king Ravana. This preserves the goddess's purity. It also recasts the war as a pre-planned ritual of destruction, rather than a desperate rescue mission. Even the villain has a different motive. Ravana knows Rama is God. He chooses a path called Vidvesha Bhakti, or devotion through confrontation, seeking a straight-line path to salvation through death in battle. While traditional meditation takes lifetimes, this hostile devotion accelerates the process. By forcing God to kill him, Ravana achieves instant spiritual liberation. In Eluthachan's world, the antagonist is another devotee playing a necessary part in the creator's script. Eluthachan's most significant achievement was linguistic. He took these complex, non-dualist philosophies and translated them directly into the common Malayalam language. He used the Kilippattu format, a song sung by a parrot. This musical style made high-level theology accessible to people who didn't speak the scholarly Sanskrit of the elites. These Conlese manuscripts represent a massive shift in literacy. By writing in the common tongue, Eluthachan moved high-level philosophy from the temples into the homes of ordinary people. This script was the interface between the average person and the deepest secrets of the universe. By choosing the language of the people, Eluthachan taught a state to read, while simultaneously showing them how to achieve salvation. Today, Eluthachan is honored as the father of letters for the state of Kerala. His version of the story remains a living practice. During Ramayana month, millions of families spend 30 days reading this text from cover to cover. The text serves as a mantra sastra. Every stanza is chanted as a sacred, mystic syllable, intended to provide spiritual protection to the household. The Adhyatma Ramayanam proves that the true power of an epic is found in its utility, its ability to make the divine understandable to everyone, regardless of their status.